But God led the people about through the way of the wilderness of the Red Sea, and the children of Israel went up harnessed out of the land of Egypt. And Moses took the bones of Joseph with him, saying, for he had straitly sworn to the children of Israel, saying, God will surely visit you, and ye shall carry up my bones away hence with you. So at least his he was right. It's like God visited him. And they took their journey from Succoth and encamped in Etham in the edge of the wilderness. And the Lord went before them by day in a pillar of cloud to lead them the way, and by night in a pillar of fire to give them light to go by day and night. He took not away the pillar of cloud by day, nor the pillar of fire by night from before the people, which is good. Like, he's trying to protect his people. It's like he wanted them to worship him, and now they are, and they're doing what he says, and now he's taking care of them, so it's good. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, that they turn and encamp before... I gotta look that up. We're gonna skip it, because I can't look it up. My computer's dead. Between Migdol and the sea, over against another city I can't pronounce, before it shall ye encamp by the sea. For Pharaoh will say of the children of Israel, they are entangled in the land. The wilderness hath shut them in, and I will harden Pharaoh's heart, and he shall follow them. And I will be honored upon Pharaoh and upon his host, that the Egyptians may know that I am the Lord. And they did so. And it was told the king of Egypt that the people fled, and the heart of Pharaoh and his servants was turned against the people. And they said, why have we done this, that we have left Israel go from serving us? And he made ready his chariot, and took his people with him. And he took 600 chosen chariots, and all of the chariots of Egypt, and captains over every one of them. So he's like, all this, he's like mobilizing his units to go and get back to people. It's like, what is he doing? He's going to get punished again. Like, I get it, but it's like he keeps doing the same thing. Maybe it's because God keeps hardening his heart, and he keeps doing the same thing. It's like, is he fine and dandy until God's like, nope, we're going to harden your heart because I want you to worship me. He wants everybody to worship him. And the Lord hardened the heart of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and he pursued after the children of Israel. And the children of Israel went out with a high hand, but the Egyptians pursued after them, all the horses and chariots of Pharaoh and his horsemen and his army, and overtook them encamping by the sea, besides this place I can't pronounce. And when Pharaoh drew nigh, the children of Israel lifted up their eyes, and behold, the Egyptians marched after them, and they were sore afraid. And the children of Israel cried out unto the Lord. And they said unto Moses, because there were no graves in Egypt, hast thou taken us away to die in the wilderness? Before hast thou dealt with us to carry us forth out of Egypt? It is not this word that we did tell thee in Egypt, saying, let us alone, that we may serve the Egyptians? For it had been better for us to serve the Egyptians than that we should die in the wilderness. So they'd rather be servants than die with no food and water. But that's not what the end goal is. And Moses said unto his people, fear ye not, stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, when he will shew to you the day. For the Egyptians whom ye shall see today, ye shall see them again no more forever. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. And the Lord said unto Moses, wherefore criest thou unto me? Speak unto the children of Israel, that they go forward. But lift up thy rod, and stretch out thine hand over the sea, and divide it. And the children of Israel shall go to dry ground through the midst of the sea. And I, behold, I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians, and they shall follow them. And I will give me honor upon the Pharaoh, and upon all his hosts, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the Egyptians shall know that I am the Lord, when I have gotten me honor upon Pharaoh, upon his chariots, and upon his horsemen. And the angel of God, which went before the camp of Israel, removed and went behind them, and the pillar of the cloud, which went from before their face and stood behind them. And it came between the camp of the Egyptians and the camp of Israel, that it was a cloud of darkness to them, but it gave light to night to see to these, so that one cannot near the other all night. And Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and the Lord caused the sea to go back by a strong east wind all that night, and made the sea dry land, and the waters were divided. And the children of Israel went into the midst of the sea upon the dry ground, and the waters were a wall unto them on their right hand and on their left. So, question, this is what a question I have. Where'd the fish go? Where the fish and all the critters in the sea? Were they just on the ground? They like piled on the ground, like flopping around? Or did they get parted with the sea? Did he move the critters too? Or was it just the water? It's like, what about all the stuff on the ground? All the seashells and everything. Bet it'd be some cool rocks, like on all that stuff. Let's see. Where are you? Oh, there we go. And the Egyptians pursued and went in after them in the midst of the sea, even all Pharaoh's horses, his chariots, and the horsemen. This doesn't sound good. And it came to pass that in the morning watched the Lord looked unto the host of the Egyptians through the pillar of fire and the cloud, and troubled the host of the Egyptians, and took off their chariot wheels, and they drave them heavily. So that the Egyptians said, Let us flee from the face of Israel, for the Lord fighteth for them against the Egyptians. And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thine hand over the sea, that the waters may come again upon the Egyptians, upon their chariots, and upon their horsemen. And Moses stretched out forth his hand over the sea, and the sea returned to its strength, and the morning appeared, and the Egyptians fled against it. And the Lord overthrew the Egyptians in the midst of the sea. And the waters returned, and covered the chariots and the horsemen, and all of the host of Pharaoh that came into the sea after them. They remained not so much as one of them. So he's like, all right. It's like, let them go so they can worship me. And they're like, no, we're going to follow you. And he's like, oh, okay. It's like, this is, you forced my hand now. It's kind of like, this is it for you. But the children of Israel walked upon dry land in the midst of the sea, and the waters were a wall unto them in their right hand and on their left. Thus the Lord saved Israel that day out of the hand of the Egyptians, and Israel saw the Egyptians dead upon the seashore. And Israel saw the great work which the Lord did upon the Egyptians, and the people feared the Lord, and believed in the Lord and his servant Moses. They sang Moses and the children of Israel this song unto the Lord, and spake, saying, I will sing unto the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath me thrown into the sea. The Lord is my strength and song, and he is become my salvation. He is my God, and I will prepare him for habitation. My father's God, I will exalt him. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. Pharaoh's chariots and his hosts hath he cast into the sea. His chosen captains also are drowned in the Red Sea, and the depths have covered them. They sank into the bottom as a stone. Thy right hand, O Lord, is become glorious in power. Thy right hand, O Lord, hath dashed in pieces the enemy. And the greatness of thine excellency, thou hast overthrown them that rose up against thee. Thou sentest forth thy wrath, which consumed them as stubble. And with the blast of thy nostrils the waters were gathered together. The flood stood upright as a heap, and the depths were congealed in the heart of the sea. The enemy said, I will pursue, I will not overtake. I will divide the spoil. The enemy said, I will pursue, I will overtake. I will divide the spoil. My lust shall be satisfied upon them. I will draw my sword, my hand shall destroy them. Thou didst blow with thy wind, the sea covered them. They sank as lead in the mighty waters. Who is unlike thee, O Lord, amongst the gods? Who is thee, glorious in holiness, fearful in praises, doing wonders? Thou stretchest out thy right hand, the earth swallowed them. Thou in thy mercy hast led forth the people which thou hast redeemed. Thou hast guided them in thy strength unto the holy habitation. The people shall hear and be afraid. Sorrow shall take hold of the inhabitants of Palestina. Then the dukes of Edom shall be amazed, the might of men of Moab. Trembling shall take a hold upon them, and all the inhabitants of Canaan shall melt away. So what I'm seeing is that God can either be very forgiving or extremely wrathful. And he will do whatever it takes to take care of his people that believe in him. So it's all of this could have been prevented if Pharaoh would have just listened to Moses in the first place. All of it. But guess who got a big head and didn't want to let him go? Stupid Pharaoh. And then he lost so much stuff, so many men. But hopefully he learned his lesson. That's all I can say. Fear and dread shall fall upon them. By the greatness of thine arm they shall be as still as strong, till thy people pass over. O Lord, till the people pass over, which thou hast purchased. Thou shalt bring them in and plant them in the mountain of thine inheritance, in the place, O Lord, which thou hast made for thee to dwell in the sanctuary, O Lord, which thy hands have established. The Lord shall reign forever and ever. For the horse of Pharaoh went in with his chariots and with his horsemen into the sea. And the Lord brought again the waters of the sea upon them. But the children of Israel went on dry land in the midst of the sea. And Miriam the prophetess, the sister of Aaron, took her timbrel in her hand. And all the women went out after with timbrels and with dances. And Miriam answered them, Sing ye to the Lord, for he hath triumphed gloriously. The horse and his rider hath been thrown into the sea. So Moses brought Israel from the Red Sea, and they went out into the wilderness of Shur. And they went 3 days in the wilderness and found no water. And when they came to Marah, they could not drink the waters of Marah, for they were bitter. But therefore the name of this place was called Marah. And the people murmured against Moses, saying, What shall we drink? And he cried unto the Lord, and the Lord showed him a tree, which he had cast into the waters. The waters were made sweet. And he made for them a statute and an ordinance, and there he proved them, and said, If thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do what is right in his sight, and will give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth thee. And they came to Elim, where were 12 wells of water, and 70 palm trees, and they encamped there by the water. It's weird. 70. I got to figure out what 70 is. And they took their journey from Elim, and said to all the congregation of the children of Israel, came into the wilderness of Sin, which is between Elim and Sinai, on the 15th day of the 2nd month after their departing out of the land of Egypt. And the whole congregation of the children of Israel murmured against Moses and Aaron in the wilderness. And the children of Israel said unto them, Would to God we had died by the hands of the Lord in the land of Egypt, when we sat by the fresh pots, and we did eat bread to the full. For ye have brought us forth into the wilderness to kill this whole assembly with hunger. Then said the Lord unto Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather certain rate every day, that I may provide whether they will walk in my law or no. And it shall come to pass that on the 6th day they shall prepare that which they bring in, and it shall be twice as much as they gather daily. So, I'm going to stop there for today. It's very interesting. So right now they're trying to not starve to death. But they had water, but now they need food. And so they're trying to figure it out. But the Lord's got a plan. So he's got a plan. So he's got to listen and believe, right? That's what it is. Listen and believe that he's going to do the right thing. That's what it boils down to. Believe in me and I will take care of you. Don't believe in me, and it's the things that happen. That's what I get. Anyway, until next time, thank you for joining me. Have a good day, and Merry Holidays.